My candle was nearly burnt out when, by the glimmer of the half-extinguished light, I saw the dull yellow eye of the creature open. That's an extract from Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Paul here, by the way, from Develop Mind, with Bones, my workmate for the day. He only ever comes out on Halloween, and as today is Halloween, this is obviously his annual outing with me. Now, from apparitions to zombies, from broomsticks to wizards and cobwebs to skeletons, Halloween is a whole lot of fun for so many people, adults and children alike, with dressing up in costumes and trick-and-treating, and scaring Aunt Mabel to absolute death. It's great fun. But what about if you have a phobia about spiders or skeletons, coronavirus, any of those things? That can be something that makes life particularly miserable for you. Now, some people have phobias about buttons, cotton wool, statues, rabbits, all sorts of things. There are an estimated 5 million people in the UK today that have a phobia about something. Now, the problem is that all of those things can make Halloween and life in general more blood-curdling than brilliant. You see, the issue is that all of the phobias that people have, you've probably got a phobia about something or other. Everybody's phobias are based on learned behaviour. At some point during your life, you have learned to do your phobia, whether it's a phobia of spiders, buttons, statues, skeletons, whatever it may be. So because you've learned that behaviour, there's absolutely no reason why you can't undo that, you can't unlearn that behaviour. So whatever phobia you've got, which is standing in the way of you living life to the full, you can unlearn it. You can actually get rid of it. It worked for me. I used to have a phobia of wasps. Now I know exactly where I learned that from. I know exactly where it came from. I was 4 years of age, eating a nice lolly. A wasp landed on my lolly. I grabbed it, crushed it, and it stung me, and that stayed with me for pretty much 45, maybe 50 years. And to see a 50-odd-year-old man running around like a 4-year-old child on a picnic or in a park or something was a little bit embarrassing for me and my family, and that's exactly what I used to do. So here's my take on the whole thing. You've learned how to do your phobia thing. You've also got the ability to unlearn how to do that old phobia thing that you used to have. And that's where I come in, because I can work with you, Bones and I can work with you to help you get rid of that phobia, to stop you having to freeze every time you see a spider, even though it's a tiny little spider, maybe crawling across your ceiling. I can help you get rid of that. Wasps, heights, those kinds of things. You see, there are only two things that we're actually born with, only two natural fears that we're actually born with. One of those is loud noises and bangs, and the other one is a fear of falling. So the whole process to help you get rid of that phobia takes less than an hour. Just imagine that, 1 hour for one phobia to actually be released. And I promise you, I won't take you anywhere near the phobia that you have a thing of. So I won't be taking you anywhere near a spider or a great height or a wasp or water or anything like that. This is purely content free. It's a very simple, quick process. So 1 hour and we could actually get rid of your phobia. And here's another thing. For the next 5 days, I'm actually offering to get rid of a phobia for the first 5 people that contact me for a fee of £50. So just imagine if you were somebody whose phobia has been impacting them pretty negatively for so many years, for a fee of £50, you can actually get rid of it. So how does that sound? How does that make you feel? The thought of being phobia free worked for me. I spent 50 odd years running around gardens and parks screaming like a 4-year-old girl whenever there was a wasp around, even though it may have been 10, 20, 30 feet away. It works for me, and I can make it work for you as well. So how does that sound? And let's be honest, you'd be howling mad not to. Sorry, just had to get that in there as well. So, direct message me if you want any further information. I would love to chat to you about how quickly I can get rid of this phobia for you. Don't forget, the first 5 people become phobia free for a nominal fee of 50 quid. And stay safe, look after yourself, stay healthy, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.